Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mike Shinnery. I just want to talk to you guys today about one of the topics that I like to discuss on my self-improvement and life coaching. This is going to be about wealth today, and one of the things I want to talk about is that I was going to name it "Flashing Ain't Easy." You know, talking about that swag and whatnot that them young boys are trying to get. So what I want to talk about is like young guys, you know, when you're young and, you know, 18, 19, ready to get out of your house, move out and start your life as an adult. A lot of dudes are doing some things that, you know, all guys go through this. We want to buy the nice cars or truck, whatever, you know, you're into. Guys go out and they, as soon as they can get a loan because they got a job or whatever, they want to get the nicest car, the nicest truck they can get and all that, you know. So they get out and they get these expensive cars, these loans and stuff, where they're paying outrageous amounts of money on a car that doesn't hold its value, right? You go out and you buy a $20,000 car on a loan. You know, you're paying, you know, between, I don't know, anywhere between 5 and, you know, 15% interest, depending on how your credit is. If you have no credit, man, that's a horrible loan to have. Then on top of that, you got to get your full insurance. And like for my son with his USAA, he's got a good military type account. He's still paying $200 a month for the car that he has. Luckily, he didn't have to get a loan from a car dealership or nothing like that, or from a bank to get that car. You know, his mom's side of the family gave him this car, so he's just really got to pay the insurance. You know, so he's making out like a bandit, right? And I wanted to explain to you guys, man, when you're young, you know, and you're trying to buy stuff just to have that swag, just to impress the young ladies or your friends with what you can buy just because you can, you know, that's a bad way to move in life, man. Because what ends up happening is, you know, you spend all this money on this car, and eventually that car is gonna break down and need repairs and whatnot, and you're using up all the money that you're making because you're not making a lot of money as a young man, okay? But to you it feels like a lot of money, especially if you're living at home still with your parents, you know. But you go out there and get $300 or more loan, and then you got to add the $200 plus for insurance, because you need full insurance when you got a loan on a vehicle. All right, your money's going away real quick. Then on top of that, if you want to move into an apartment or get a room with your friends and all that, you got to spend that money. Then you got to feed yourself, you got to buy clothes, you got to get gas to go to work. You know what I'm saying? Your money's gone and you ain't saving nothing, you know, because you ain't making that much when you're that young. All right. You know, I try to explain to the young guys that come in for haircuts and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Go get you a car that's cheap, that you can pay off, even if it's just within a few months. You know what I'm saying? Buy something that runs, that'll get you where you need to be. Or if you are going to go out and buy an expensive car, get a second job or something that will help you pay off that car. You know, go get you an Uber job or something, deliver food, you know, pizza delivery or something like that. Use that car to help you accomplish some of the goals and stuff, to get you where you want to be in life. All right. You know, it's one thing to have that swag, but who are you trying to impress? Are you trying to impress dudes that you know? Are you trying to impress some young girls that you know? For what? You know what I'm saying? How many people do you meet that at 18, 19, 20, maybe 21? How many guys do you know that meet the person they're going to be with for the rest of their life at that age? You don't. You know? These guys go through and spend all this money and they don't invest in themselves. All right, so I want to tell you young guys out there, before you go spending all that money just to impress dudes, use the money that you're making on this low-end job to increase your situation in life Find a way to get where you want to be at in life. Start your own business, invest in stocks and bonds, real estate, something like that. You know what I'm saying? I found out a few months ago, I was looking up with my sons different ideas and whatnot of things that they want to get into, and my son said that his mom has a friend that was doing real estate, and they were going to help him get his real estate license stuff if he wanted to do that. So we looked it up. Come to find out, $500 you can go to a real estate school and get your real estate license, you know, start selling houses and whatnot. And that's how you get hired into these mortgage companies and real estate businesses. And you learn about the real estate biz, because that's one of the main ways in America to increase your income and to get some lifelong investments. Buy some real estate, sell houses, learn how to rent out buildings and business buildings, making real estate deals and all that. That's one of the ways to make big money in America. You know, you got to sell something that is it's a wanted commodity. You know what I'm saying? Help people get assets, right? So that's one of the ways. That's just one way. There's a lot of different ways, but real estate is a way, and it only costs $500 to get your foot in the door, right? But how many people are willing to do that? They'd rather spend that money on a brand new truck, a brand new car, you know, buying weed. You know, a lot of dudes, that's all they do is they want to just buy weed, and they meet girls because these girls want to get high, right? And then they turn around and they end up mad at these girls because the girl stops hanging out with them when the weed's gone. You know what I'm saying? Or if you're using money to impress these girls, once the money's out, the girl's out, right? And like, I don't know, a lot of dads ain't out there teaching this stuff to their boys. You know, so the boys are learning this stuff the hard way. You know, before you know it, man, you grown 40 years old and broke. You know, you don't want to be that guy in his 30s and 40s that's just barely starting to catch on to what makes you a man and what helps you be better off in life. You know, the clothes, the jewelry, and all that, that's just money spent. And for what? What is the purpose of that jewelry? So that you can look good. Who are you impressing? Are you impressing some young girl who really don't care about the jewelry? You know, if she sees you wearing that jewelry, that just means that she can use you to get some jewelry for herself. You know what I'm saying? You flashing your money around, that's what she's going to be there for. She's going to try and get you to spend that money on her. You know, if you got weed, she's going to hang out as long as you got weed. All right, just so she can get high. You know, that's that little adventure they're looking for. You know, you rocking them brand new Jordans. You know what I'm saying? That just tells the girl, this dude got $200 to spend on some sneakers. Sneakers, really? He about that swag? All right, let me see what I can get out of this fool. Okay, that's how they think. Okay, girls want your resources. All right. You know, that's why some of these young girls date older men that have money saved up and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? All these, what do you call them, sugar daddies and the sugar babies and all that. That's exactly what it is. It's just a contract, man. Spend your money on me, okay? So if these girls are in their 20s and they getting sugar daddies, what are these young guys trying to prove by spending all this money on stuff instead of investing in themselves? All right. So that's just, you know, something I want to get out to you guys, man. Control your wealth. All right. You know, because them older guys, man, they got the cars, they got the house, they got the clothes, you know, and all that. But what happens is the guys that invested in themselves, you know, the reason that they're able to pick up the young girls that you guys are chasing is because they're able to get the hotel rooms, they're able to go on the vacations, and they're able to go on trips, on cruises, you know what I'm saying, and really put out this money and spend time with these girls that you guys are chasing in college or college age. You know what I'm saying? Because these girls want that adventure, right? But first, the important part is making yourself into the man you want to be, and that comes from investing in yourself. Put the money out there. There's guys that are willing to teach anything that you want to learn. There's guys out there that'll teach you this stuff, man. All knowledge doesn't come from college. You know what I'm saying? There's guys that sell real estate. There's guys that own businesses that will teach you how to do that for a small price. You know, a lot of these guys will sit down with you and give you some one-on-one time and really kick off some knowledge. You guys got to seek that out. You can't be out here, you know, spending money on the frivolous things that because you're trying to impress somebody. You know what I'm saying? You want to go buy that new throwback jersey. Who is that jersey impressing? You think these girls care about the jersey? You a man walking around with another man's name on your back? That's the worst type of slavery. You don't spend all this money to go buy a jersey to put somebody else's name on your back, man. That's the ultimate branding right there. All the dude had to do was go play football, go play basketball, and now you buying your shirts and stuff. You put money in his pockets and putting his name on your back. You know what I'm saying? You don't play football, you don't play basketball. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, oh, I'm supporting my team, I'm supporting my team. Yeah, support your team when you get older, man. You know what I'm saying? Save that money right now and make something of yourself. You know what I'm saying? You out here celebrating another man's life and don't got nothing to say for yourself. Okay? So that's just, I don't know, I see that as whack. You know what I'm saying? I remember getting in arguments in the barber shop when I had my shop because I would say stuff like that out loud. Dudes was wearing jerseys in the barber shop. You know, they sit in the waiting area and whatnot, and we laughing and cracking jokes and we just roasting and whatnot. You know, my barbers are looking at me like, Mike, man, why you talk like that, man? We got customers that, you know what, man? A man is a man at all times, right? So I'm gonna speak my truth. That's all I can do. Okay, I can't sit out here and just be fake for nobody. So that's why y'all will never see me wearing a jersey with somebody else's name on the back. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, you know, I had the Orlando Magic jersey with was it Hardaway? I think it was Penny. I had a Penny jersey. I think I had a Jordan jersey when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? But do I still have that jersey today? No. Did that jersey get me the girls that I wanted? No. Did it get me the work that I wanted? No. Did it get me the money I wanted? No. You know what I'm saying? All that was some swag for what? You know what I'm saying? All this swag stuff is a joke, man. Y'all gotta get yourselves together and start investing in yourself and make something of yourself. All right, so that one day people will be wanting to buy your name, buy your brand. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and end it with that. You know what I'm saying? Get out there and start investing in yourself, guys. Make something of yourself. Become the man you want to be. All right, control your health, control your wealth, control your energy, the things that you give a F about. All right, until the next one, it's Mike. I'm out. You know, like and subscribe, hit the bell so that when I make videos and stuff, you'll get a notification. Sometimes I'll go live, come on and chat. You know, we'll chop it up. All right, aloha.